So quality is something that the customer determines. Quality starts with the customer. We have to know our customers. We have to know what needs they have, what expectations they have. Legally stipulated standards ensure safety, but we ensure even greater safety thanks to the standards we have developed ourselves. That's it. We talk about robustness tests. We subject our appliances to stresses above the normal levels and make them surpass their expected stress thresholds. Part of the heat pump system is located outside the building, simulating different climates and especially generating sturdiness. That's what makes our activity so important. That is, testing, performing validation trials from very low temperature conditions typical of Northern Europe up to temperatures of 50 degrees, like in Southern Europe, because out heat pumps have to work under all these conditions. We do one simulation at 20 degrees below zero and one at 15 degrees below. We also simulate snowfall conditions, because in real life, the machine can get covered with snow in winter. One of the most difficult tests that our collector is put through is a simulation of tension and compression. This tests the appliance's mechanical strength. The collector is subjected to 5,000 newtons 10,000 times over through both tension and compression. The collectors that cope with this kind of treatment will have no problem fulfilling their function on a roof. For our rooftop collectors, we try to simulate the effects caused by the weight of snow building up on them. We perform this test by simulating the heaviest possible rainfall using lots of water that can occur under natural conditions. During our tests, we spray the water so we can make sure that rainwater reaches every inch of the collectors. This means that water comes into contact with more than the glass. Rain also soaks the connections. For us, it is very important that we keep in very close contact with our customers, during the development phase, of course, but also throughout the product's lifetime. This link with our customers is extremely important in ensuring that we are not developing products blind, so to speak, but that the product development constantly takes account of the needs of our customers and the way in which our products behave in situ, in real life, in the real world. Again, it is extremely important that we put ourselves in the customer's place to find out how the noise will be perceived by the customer. Even if the noise is very quiet, very slight, if it changes too often, too quickly, or in an annoying way, this will be negatively perceived by the user. Therefore, it is important during development to make sure that noise emissions from the boiler are well controlled, and that is tested in the laboratory. And our aim, of course, is for ours to be the quietest boiler on the market. The really fascinating thing that we've done, we've now turned technology that was originally unsuitable for family homes, for example, the combined generation of power and heat, into something that we can install in ordinary houses. This was definitely a new step for Vaillant, and for me personally. It's been a real source of pride to see what kind of elegant solutions we can create for people's sitting rooms. In other words, we can make heating fittings into something that looks attractive in your sitting room. We want to create an efficient system that delivers what customers want from it. Of course, they're really taken with the idea of being able to generate their own electricity, that they can at some point in time be more or less independent of the big power stations, and that this really is a way to show what a new form of energy production could look like. Some tests take weeks, some take months, but there are also long tests that take years. Yes, of course, there are a growing number of other appliances that emit electromagnetic radiation here in the vicinity, at home, and where the appliances are set up. One of the things we have is a transmitter for beaming interference signals at the appliance. You might know the way that the signal on your radio crackles when your mobile phone rings. It goes without saying that we have to ensure that this doesn't happen to our appliances. And it's always interesting because we have to do more tests and find ideas to further improve our products. We are constantly adjusting and improving our testing process. We want to conduct more efficient tests, better tests. We can achieve both of these things.